We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. They'll run for the first time with Michael Carter. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. They've got his man complete. And off the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore. 78 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Running. And he's going to get him another first down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too. They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Finding room to the 20, and he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup, right?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Our score after 1. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson will keep it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup. Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they? It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill. From the 27, Wilson, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's what I'm talking about. Ready? Big stuff, dude. Big stuff. Let's go.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Carter. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Jets. That's caught. Tyler Croft. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Wentz now on 1st down. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now after the sack, Wentz and the Colts, they're left looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way down to the 27. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Buying time, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Carl Lawson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Here's Coleman now to return. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Touchdown! Braxton Berrios, 53 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carter, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Wilson fires quickly for Davis. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, 31 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They go play action now. Wilson. Is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. Touchdown, Colts. Mo Alley Cox from 8 yards out. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead.
And now the rookie's free. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. 68 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. He's at the 40. The 20.
Keep going, keep running,
10, 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching.
Hey, you better stick to what you was doing, because soon you start talking that shit.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
As soon as you start talking that shit.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
As soon as you start talking that shit, it's a ball game.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6
shut you down 2 plays in a row. Let's go.
Time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
Oh, do what you do. What you talking that shit for? The game ain't over. I'm talking about cut it out. You need to go and quit. You need to go and quit. You need to go and quit, man.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, bro.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Look at my defense, though. Hey.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th.
Hey.
And now they're going to try an onside kick.
That boy started talking that shit. Then we just came back and put it on his ass.
And
ooh,
get
the ball.
Yay. Quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
Yay.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
As soon as you opened your mouth
We brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick,
that boy quitting. That boy quit. Oh, I was going to say quit.
They do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still empirical.
Keep doing what you doing, man. We just playing with you.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second.
We just playing with you, man. We just put up 21 unanswered right there. You ain't answered the jet. Yeah. Throw another pick now. Throw another pick.
They'll give to Carter here.
Matter of fact, run the ball. Run it.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 40.
2 o'clock, run it out.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more.
Soon you start talking that shit.
Sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Watch that quick come up. Watch he quit.
Flush to his right.
Watch he quit. Oh, watch he quit. Get up out your hands.
He couldn't hold
watch he quit.
Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, look how them boys man up. Look how they man up. Throw it. Pick. Yes, son, that's what you been doing. They supposed to pick that, but that's cool. We gonna rock.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watch this read option. Watch this read option. We gonna snag it. Oh, he switched out of it. He switched out of it. He switched out of it. Watch it. We gonna beat the boys up too. Oh, he went back to it. He went back to. Oh, he's switching out of it again. He's switching out of it again. Ain't no more of that. Try to throw it short.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they
We're gonna watch that next time. Let the running back dip out like that again.
Throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Chew that clock. You need the clock. You need the clock, my boy. You need the clock, my boy.
On 1st down, it's Carter. And
you need the clock.
Inside the 15 he goes. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Boom, this here what we looking for
so
right here.
Football as we get you reset here.
This is what we looking for right here.
1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final
This is what we looking for. Fake run up the middle, read to the option outside. I got you.
Throwing now is Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Carter. Touchdown, Jets.
Oh, okay.
Michael Carter, a 14-yard touchdown.
I let you score.
And the Jets are going to retake
I knew you had 2 clock on. I let you score
Still
right there.
Important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Oh, that's gonna cost you.
Good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
That's gonna cost you right there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna take your advice.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense.
Get up off him. Get up off him. I'm gonna take your advice.
It always is punch counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
There you go.
Pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to go to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to
spike it. The boy start talking that shit. We just went over here and went up on it.
To throw is Wentz. Pass complete to Alec.
We'll take it.
Beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I ain't got to do that to get field goal range. And win this game, you talk that shit.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example.
I was nervous on that one. You know what I'm saying? My O-line smoking. They smoking dope.
It could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone. And did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
My O-line smoking.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ooh, you ain't gonna guard him. You gonna point it out.
Back to throw, Wentz completes it to him.
Oh, that's what we was looking for. Timeout. That's what we was looking for.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 4 seconds
I see
to go
you,
in the
boy.
game.
I see you. Make sure y'all block that middle today, bitch. T.Y. Oh, they hit. Oh, good shit, man.
Yet again. Picked off by Ashton Davis. There he goes, right side.
I see you, man. They, you know what I'm saying? They ain't blocking.
He brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
They ain't blocking, you know what I'm saying?
So much
Good
for the
shit.
game-winning 2-minute drive.
I can't hate that at all.
Return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind,
shit.
in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and end up picking that one off and sealing the game for themselves.
Then he's going to give it to us close.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they get a great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play call. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their advantage.
And we got 2 timeouts. They're going to win.
Inside the 30.
They're going to win
Now
right
the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Wow. He needs that extra point.
They'll look to throw.
Give me that. Give me that. Yo, that's user catch. It's called user. It's called user.
As he'll stop it with 13
it's called user catch, man. It's user, man. You gotta start letting the computer catch for you.
A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Back to throw.
Touchdown. Okay.
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
So right, I got something for that. I got something for that.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that nigga ain't catch it. He was wide open. Good game,
the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but
I'm just playing with the trash ass coach. He ain't even my sport.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining,
yeah. I rock with them too.
And that they did.
I'm broadcasting and everything.
That means defeat.
Good game. They're gonna smoke it. Start talking that shit. He started talking that shit, man. He talking about I couldn't throw. Well, at the end they proved I couldn't throw it.
We're thinking to themselves,